In a peaceful village nestled between rolling hills and ancient forests, there lived a young seeker named Hero. Since childhood, he had been fascinated by the idea of enlightenment. He had read sacred texts, practiced meditation, and visited countless temples, but true enlightenment always seemed just beyond his grasp. He believed it was some distant, mystical state that only the most devout or gifted could reach. One day, Hero heard of a revered Zen master who lived in solitude atop a remote mountain. It was said that this master possessed the secret to enlightenment itself. Eager to unlock this mystery, Hero decided to embark on a journey to seek the master's wisdom. The path to the mountaintop was rugged and steep, but Hero's determination pushed him forward. After several days of treacherous climbing, he finally reached the small, simple hut where the Zen master lived. The master, a serene old man with deep, knowing eyes, greeted him with a quiet smile. "What brings you here, young one?" the master asked. "Master," Hero said, bowing deeply, "I have devoted my life to seeking enlightenment, but no matter how hard I try, it remains out of reach. I have come to ask for your guidance. Please, tell me the secret to achieving enlightenment." The master gazed at him for a moment, then chuckled softly. "Enlightenment is not something you can achieve like a prize or a destination. But since you are here, I will give you a task. If you complete it, you will find what you seek." Hero's heart leapt with hope. "What is the task, master?" The old man pointed to a nearby stream that flowed down the mountain. "Go to the stream. I want you to empty it completely. Once there is no water left, return to me, and you shall have your answer." Hero blinked in disbelief. "Empty the stream? But master, that's impossible." The Zen master only smiled. "If you wish to know the secret, you must trust the process. Now go." Reluctantly, Hero walked down to the stream. He cupped his hands and began to scoop the water, tossing it onto the ground. As expected, no matter how fast or hard he worked, the stream kept flowing, endlessly replenished by the mountain's springs. Hours passed, and Hero grew frustrated and exhausted. His hands ached, and his mind filled with doubt. "I must be a fool," he muttered to himself. "How can this possibly lead to enlightenment?" But then he remembered the master's calm gaze, and something inside him softened. Instead of fighting the stream, Hero decided to simply observe it. He watched how the water flowed effortlessly over rocks, bending and curving around obstacles without resistance. It moved with ease, never rushing, never forcing its way forward, yet it reached its destination without fail. Suddenly, Hero's mind quieted, and a sense of peace washed over him. The stream was teaching him something profound, something the master had not put into words but had shown through this simple task. In that moment, he understood. The next morning, Hero returned to the master, his heart light and his mind clear. "Master," Hero said, "I could not empty the stream, but I believe I understand now. Enlightenment is like the water. It cannot be forced, nor can it be contained. It flows naturally when we stop trying to control it. It is not something we grasp. It is something we experience by letting go." The Zen master's eyes sparkled with approval. "Yes, you have seen the truth, my son. Enlightenment is not a goal to be attained, but a state of being that arises when we release the desire to control and simply flow with the present moment. The more you chase it, the farther away it seems. But when you stop seeking, it reveals itself." Hero bowed deeply, tears welling in his eyes, not from sadness, but from a deep, unshakable peace. "Thank you, master," he whispered. The master placed a hand on Hero's shoulder. "The journey to enlightenment is a lifelong one. Continue to flow like the stream, and you will find that the secret to all things lies not in doing, but in being." From that day on, Hero no longer sought enlightenment as a distant treasure. He lived each moment fully, allowing the present to guide him as effortlessly as water flows downhill. And though he did not speak of it, those who met him felt a quiet radiance in his presence, a peaceful wisdom that could only come from someone who had touched the true nature of being. In the end, the mind-blowing secret to enlightenment was not something Hero discovered through effort, but something that unfolded naturally when he learned to let go. And in that letting go, he found the wisdom and peace he had been searching for all along.